How's everybody doing out there? This is Pete. We're at D.I.Y Auto School today, and what we got is a box. It's a box that I actually purchased on Amazon, and what's in this box hopefully will help me do the job quicker. Now what I'm doing here, I'm working on a big project. We got a 3/4 ton Chevy truck behind me, and I am replacing brakes on it and suspension parts and just all kinds of crazy stuff. And you know, it made me think that dragging an air hose around with a big heavy duty impact and getting up inside where I can't reach and taking the hose and bending it like this and trying to get in spaces has really become a pain in the ass. So what I did, I got online and I did my research and I ordered a impact wrench. I ordered an electric impact. That's what's in the box there. Before we open it, I want to read a little information about it. It's called the Seesii, that's SeeSII 1000 NM. That means that it does 738 foot of torque pounds, cordless impact wrench. High torque, 1/2 inch brushless impact gun with two. This one comes with 2 batteries, not one. It says it's supposed to charge within 15 minutes. This one actually comes with a storage case. I kind of like that idea. The other one I got didn't come with nothing but a charger, a battery, and the machine. So it's an electric impact that you can keep in your truck or your car, or possibly what I'm going to do, use it around the house. Now I will tell you that I paid $140 for this. That's a little bit high on Amazon, but I will tell you another thing is you get what you pay for. Always remember that.
Welcome to D.I.Y Automotive School with my friend Pete and Minnie, the body shop girl. It's everything you need to know about cars and more.
So they claim that this is a fast torque machine. That means that it's an instant torque, high torque gun right out of the box. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's supposed to be one of the rated the highest impact wrenches on Amazon. 738 foot-pounds of torque. I don't think it's got 750 foot-pounds of torque going on. I believe that's the breakaway torque. It's a brushless motor. That means that it's going to run very quiet, nice built impact. It's a 1/2 inch drive. The part number on this is WH760. And it's supposed to be a top-of-the-line beast. Let's go ahead. You've heard what I had to say about the description. Let's go ahead and open this up. And it feels like a heavy-duty one. I'm telling you, this box is about 12 pounds, 13 pounds. So, yeah, it's not a little toy at all whatsoever. So we open it up, and we find that it does come with a carrying case. It's a solid case. Plastic. It has 2 latches right here. We go ahead and open that up, and look what we got, guys. The first thing we see is instructions. It's an instruction manual. We're not going to open that instruction manual, but it's there for you to read and do your research on it. The next thing we have is our socket pack. We'll open that in a minute. This is our quick charger right here. They're calling this a beast, remember that. 21 volt batteries, here's one right here, and then here's another one right here, and then we get to the gun itself. The weight of this thing is very heavy. Let me get this out of the way and then we'll go over it. So now that we got it unpacked, I'm feeling this, and I gotta say this thing is built very, very heavy and sturdy. This is not a toy by any means whatsoever. I'm thinking that this thing probably weighs 5 pounds, maybe a little heavier than that. Let's go ahead and plug a battery on. It's your typical slide the battery on. Once I put the battery on, it feels like it's more balanced in my hand, and it feels like it's a lot easier to use. And it does have a forward and reverse on it. It's a push button, and it also has a lock so it won't come on. If you look really close, you can see that it has a very bright flashlight. It has a reader down here. It tells you how many bars of power that you still have left. Once again, what's nice about this and makes it worth the money, it comes with 2 batteries. Impacts per minute is 2,300 impacts per minute. Impact is where it goes bam, bam, bam. Let's go ahead and open this up. We're going to look at our sockets and see what we got. And comes with your typical standard size sockets. Are these metric or American? Let's find out. This one is a 22 millimeter, so all the sockets are metric. This one here says a 17 millimeter all the way up to a 22 millimeter. So you're getting all this, what you're looking at here. This is everything that you're getting. Let me go ahead and organize that so you can see a good picture of it. And you're getting all of this for $140. We're going to go ahead and charge one of these batteries, give it a full charge, and then we're going to test it out on our 74 Chevy truck and see exactly what this thing will do. All right, I got all the front end work done on my truck. So we're going to go ahead and put the tire back on. Now, I'm going to let you know these are some big tires, people. Big tires, big truck, and big lug nuts to boot. So, all right, so we got 8 big lug nuts on here, and I actually have one of the batteries on the charger that's been on there for 30 minutes and it's still not charged. I thought they called that a quick charge, but we don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and put the lug nuts on. Like I said, there's 8 of them here. This is a big 3/4 ton Chevy truck. And these are lock nuts. These are actually locking lug nuts. These are not lug nuts like your typical lug nut action. So the only way we're going to test it right now is with the battery that came out of the box, and it says it's a full charge on it. The other one I do have charging, and it's still charging, so let's go ahead and see what happens. I gotta say, the torque on this is very, very good. I'm literally holding my wrist as tight as I can to keep it from snapping. So there's one. Let's go to the other side of the truck. We'll go ahead and put the other one on. Alright, let's get this baby lined up and get it on here. And it looks like it's going to be right there. Jeez. Let me get my pry bar on that one. There it is. Okay. When you got to use a pry bar to put the tire onto the hub, that's heavy. Heavy duty. Okay, let's go ahead and get these ones on. Ow, that sumbitch is hot. So far the Seesii is working awesome, awesome, awesome. And look, we still have a full charge. You can see that right there. It still says a full charge on that 21 volt battery. Let's go to the back wheels. I want to take a couple lug nuts off because I actually put these on originally with my air impact, and I want to see if this will take those lug nuts off. Okay, we're going to take a couple of these lug nuts off using our Seesii 21 volt, 735 foot-pounds of torque, and we're going to see if we can get those off. Now remember, we're going in reverse this time. And I gotta say, that took that thing off like butter on bread. I can feel the heat on the bolt from the torque that it actually has. I'm gonna go ahead and put that one back on. We're gonna go ahead and take a couple of them off. Let's get this one off. That one came off easy, look at that. That was very, very shocking, I might say. Let's go ahead and get one more. And look at that. The torque, the breakdown torque on this is unbelievable. I mean, it takes it off like butter on bread. That's the only way I can explain it. Butter on bread, people. So I'm going to go ahead and put these back on using my Seesii 735 torque spec. What is that? That's a half inch. I'm shocked. I'm getting speechless over this thing. Actually, I used my impact, my air impact, to put these on, and I'm noticing that when I tighten them up, it's actually tightening them tighter. Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right. What we did is we went ahead and tested out our Seesii half-inch impact, and let me tell you, it's worth every penny, people. This is a very high torque wrench. It does the job in and out, upside down, and forward and backward and every other way. When I was using it, I noticed that I had to use the force in my wrist from keeping it kicking back. So that does have a lot of torque on it. There's no adjustments for the torque. It's a straight 100% full torque wrench. It's a forward, let's see. Well, you know, it does have a variable speed. There is a variable speed switch on it. I didn't realize that until I just thought about it. So it does have a variable speed switch. It has a lock, so when you're storing it, you can't push it. There's a flashlight on it. The flashlight's very bright. It's a single bulb LED light. The reason I didn't use this, I'm going to go ahead and explain it to you, is because, oh, son of a bitch, that thing's hot. The reason I didn't use the impact to put those on is because when you use when you use an extension, I didn't use the extension. When you use an extension with your socket, that takes away from the torquage of the wrench. It's better to use the socket straight on the tool itself and try to avoid using an impact unless it's a light duty nut or bolt that you're loosening up. But if it's a high torque situation like what we just witnessed, always use your socket on. Let me see if this will go on here. Hang on. Okay. Always use your socket without an extension. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete, telling you that this is a good item. I'm glad that I bought it. I don't know about the super fast charging system. The batteries, I'm looking at it over here, it's still not charged, been on there for 40 minutes. But even though it's not a super fast charger like they claim, it's still worth the money because you get 2 batteries with it and you can always keep them charged up and ready to go. This will be staying in my toolbox and I will be using this quite often. What don't I like about it? It's a little bit heavy. If you have arthritis, serious arthritis, you might not be able to use this. It's not really well balanced. It feels like the head is heavier than the battery down here, but once you get used to it, it seems like it'll work okay. That's really the only thing I don't like about it, is that the balance in your hand and that it weighs quite a lot, but not as much as you think. I still believe this is worth the money, and I will continue to use it throughout the situation of my friend Pete over here at D.I.Y. Auto School, as long as we're in business, or as long as this can keep up with D.I.Y. Auto School and keep working. Take it easy. We'll see you later. Good item, worth the money. Check it out in the description below. You'll get all your information about it. Very simple to order one. Mention D.I.Y. Auto School and you might get a discount. I don't know. I copied everything off of Amazon and I think it's worth the money. We'll see you later. Take it easy.
Thanks for watching D.I.Y. Automotive School. Classes don't stop till you know everything.